Hi everyone, my name is Gizem Guven and I wanted to go ahead and make a video for you guys. My main topic will be focus. So I wanted to go ahead and ask you guys, have you ever asked yourself, why did this happen to me? Why me? How come I keep getting the same things that's over and over again? How come I'm not learning this? How come I'm in the same relationship each time? It's different guys, but I'm going around in circles. Please post in the comments if you ever had this feeling happen to you before, okay? So I was in the same situation. About a year ago, I kept asking myself, how come this keep happening to me? How come I'm not doing well in school? Why is this, why is it that every time that I want to go to school, the place I worked at in my mom's business, somebody didn't come, so I ended up having to go to work. I kept putting the blame on other people. So I was blaming my mom, I was blaming work, or I was blaming the receptionist for not showing up. And then I realized when I went to Tony's seminar last year, I realized that the problem was not them. The problem was me. I was the one that caused that happening. Because what did happen during that time? What was I focusing on? I was focusing on how somebody was not going to show up again, or how something was going to keep happening, because it was like a pattern, right? So I kept going around in circles. I kept going around and doing the same thing. So I was afraid of the same thing happening over and over again. So I realized that it wasn't them. It wasn't my mom. It wasn't the business. It wasn't the people that work at the business. It was me. I was the one that was letting that happen to myself, right? Because I was focusing on that. Instead of focusing on what I wanted, like how I wanted to go to school, how I wanted to do well in exams, I was focusing on, what if that person didn't show up? What if I end up having to skip class again? What if I end up going to work again and not be able to study for my exams, not be able to do well in these exams? And then sometimes I would even study for exams and I wouldn't do well because I was so afraid of doing well in classes. I was so afraid that what if I don't remember? What if I would have this anxiety and I wouldn't be able to do well in school? And I realized it was all me, right? Because we create our reality. We create our reality whether we want to, consciously or unconsciously, with our minds. Whatever we focus on, that's what we will create. So one of Tony's one of Tony's quotes is that where focus goes, energy flows, right? So that's a really big thing, because whatever we focus on, that's what we will create. And I was like, wow. So I created my reality. I created because I was so focused on what I didn't want at work, at school. That's what kept happening to me. So I want to tell you guys, please post in the comments if this ever happened to you. If you ever ask yourself, how come I'm not doing well in school? How come I'm not doing well in my job? How come this person doesn't do their job and I have to go do it for them? If you're asking these questions to yourself, please go ahead and post in the comments and let me know what you're doing right now to change that. What are you doing yourself? If once you caught yourself seeing that you're focusing on what you don't want, what are you doing to change yourself from focusing on what you want? So how do you change your state? What are you doing in your daily life? Please post in the comments. Right now, what I'm doing with myself is that when I caught myself doing something, when I'm focusing on what I don't want, I change my state. I was like, okay, thank you for God for allowing me to be aware of this. Thank you for allowing me to see that what I'm focusing on is not what I should be focusing on. I should be focused on what I want and not what I don't want. And I celebrate. I say, whoa, that's me. Yes, I caught myself. Awesome, amazing job to myself, right? And I changed my focus, and all of a sudden, I realized there's so many different possibilities I can do well in the life. So if you're like that, please post in the comments and let me know how you're doing. I would love to let you talk to you guys and get intimate with you guys and find out what I can do to help you guys. Thank you.